Are we ready? What's going on? Oops. Dice. Let's check the bureau quick here. Schmidt happens, Randy, Dave, Bugsby, M14, Detroit Dave, Cat and Stout, Goofer, Dionysus. What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a great start to the weekend here. I'll tell you, I'm going to show you something. We got scammed yesterday. The entire stream was one big scam. Let's see where this thing is. There we go. Italian battleship crates, small crates, drop rates. Francesco Caracciolo, 0.01% chance. So we were playing tier 6 yesterday trying to accumulate these crates, thinking, oh, the end of the stream is going to be glorious. We're going to open all the crates with one push of the button, and boom. The Frankie in the port. Not a chance. 0.01. Let me think about this. 1% chance would be 1 out of 100. 0.1% would be 1 out of 1,000. 1 out of 10,000. Give me a break. No shot. Do not buy those crates. Come on now. Edward in the house. Friday the 13th. HMS. Chari Beaters. Darkwing. Thomas. Stylo's in the house. Liza. Alex. Eclipse. American Made. Victor. A lot of peeps tuning in here. You got the Francesco. Yeah, the big run here. Let's take a look here. 1% chance on those, so you got a shot. You got a shot with the big crate, but no shot. No shot with the little crate. And that's kind of bullshit. They actually changed that. Initially, the crates, when they first started doing this, I think they all had a equal shot at all the ships. I mean, the smaller crates, lesser chance, bigger crates, bigger chance, of course. But all the ships were equal chance. And then they preferentially ordered it, so then the chance was no longer for a specific ship, but then it was for a ship. And then you would get them tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6 in order. Or that might be slightly wrong. I think it was still weighted. But now it's just straight up, 1 in a million. No shot. Totally scammed. So that was too bad. We could have been grinding out promotion orders tier 7, but that's alright. Playing tier 6 never hurt anyone. You hit the lottery? Did you get it with the small crate or the big crate? That's the question, Frank. Works every time, 60% of the time. What's up, Elliot? How you doing? You got the Frankie this morning. Okay, well, you guys are having better luck than I am. That's good to hear, though. Zap Zos. M. Gibb, what's up? Can you play the Bismarck? We're going to be playing 1v1s today. After that, though, assuming we can rank out, then we'll probably... I got to do 2 legendary tier games by the end of the day, and I got to work after the stream. So, I got to do 2 legendary tier wins as well to get those 5 promotion orders. Rank's a lot harder this time. If you play DD, you get a cruiser. Play a BB, you get a DD. Well, that's going to be interesting, because I've been playing... Can't remember if I played any cruisers. We've tried 3 destroyer games. One of them by accident. But of those 3, I fought 2 cruisers and 1 destroyer. Battleships, Battleships, what have we been playing mostly? I have yet to see a single destroyer out there. We'll bring them on. One in every 20 big crates is guaranteed ship, according to the website. Okay, well, that's interesting. Style lives in Tbull's basement under the stairs. All right. Well, let's take a look here. Looks like the win requirement's the same. How about the prizes? Nothing. Small crate, which we don't need. Regina Marina camo. Small crate, 3 promotion orders. We don't need any of this. Small crates, paint. We'll take the paint. Big crate, and some V-Bucks. So the prizes are not really that enticing. About 10 crates, 1-3. I still got a little bit of work to grind this Frankie out anyways, naturally. Alright, so if you can tell by the thumbnail, I'm leaning Warspite. I think Byron... Byron and Warspite are kind of my top 2 picks. I think the Tennessee... What is the Tennessee? I know it's in Tennessee. Where? There it is. It is the Tennessee. I think the Tennessee is pretty good as well. Dr. Fat, what's going on? Prizes suck. I think it's just, I mean, the 1v1s are enough fun that that's worth it on its own. What have you guys been running? I'm sure a lot of you guys have already played through the ranked. What are you seeing? What are you playing? Ismail. I think the Warspite's got to be the one. Marble Flint, what's going on? Normandy, yeah. I like the Normandy. I don't know if I like the Normandy slugging it out with some of these ships toe to toe. Here's the Warspite. Let's compare the armor schemes here. Alright, so we got... This thing can get penned. 25. Let's do a little analysis here before we jump in. 14.3 times 25. 357.5. Similar schemes. I don't know about this. Maybe the Byron's the man. Warspite with Porcupine and running with Scissors. Yeesh. Lots of Nuremberg. I would love the Nuremberg showing up against us. You're in the Mutsubi. The Gross, you saw 1 DD, everything else was a cruiser. No battleships, huh? Interesting. Normandies? Let's check out the Normandy here. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, to get the 3 guns in here, we're looking at this. No, we don't have to get the 3 guns, but to get the 2 guns, we're looking at this. Those are pennable angles. Let's just do a quick dive here. No. No. I think they're all relatively similar. I mean, if we... See, I haven't... On paper, you can think, okay, well, I can just sit in there and fire the front guns and absorb shots. That just doesn't tend to happen in practice. California could be interesting as well. I mean, this armor says one thing, but what's actually going on, nobody knows. Ain't no Citadel on this thing, no wonder. The only times I get citadels, I like aim up and then the shells drop in. Kelly could be interesting. Yeah, I don't know if you can get the torps off in the Mutsu, yeah. The Prince Frederick? That could be a decent one. Come on now. Alright, before we jump into it, we're going to go over the new members from yesterday. We had a lot of them. Appreciate the support. Sardina. Frostflake rejoined. Hanover. Fist joined. We had Patriarchy, Greg Williams, Dexter, and Killers. Crazy Hazy upgraded, and John Williams sometime between the stream and today. Appreciate the support for the members. Of course, if you are interested in becoming a member, there's the join button next to the subscribe button, or the support the channel link in the stream description. Dunkirk, I think, would get smoked. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play the Warspite. We'll see how it goes. This is gonna hurt.
Action stations.
Run up the likes, peeps. I like that advice. We only got 34 likes. We got just shy of 100 watching. You at least gotta load the HE, man. At the minimum. Didn't get the torp stuff in the Mutsu. That's interesting. I mean, the Mutsu firing angles on the torps, the launch angles. You basically got to throw them out straight sideways, right? Yellow and black flag, yeah, that's the alpha tester flag. We might try and win without firing a shot here, just capture the bases.
Enemy force detected. Penetration confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
Fighter destroyed.
Not completely useless against this. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I thought B was over here. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I was like, oh, we'll just go casually grab B. This guy wants to run, no problem. Check the map, folks. Check the map. It'll give you a good idea where you should be going. Alright. Well. Minimap is for noobs. I thought I'd check this shit out, you know. He wants to go over there, we'll just grab B. We'll win on the score here. You don't see too many score wins. Now I'm worried he's going to outplay us. We're going to go around here, he'll sneak in here, grab A. Game over. We're playing checkers, this guy's playing chess. Battleship versus cruiser with no torps. It's going to be difficult for him. If he can whittle me down low enough to get a ram and get the draw, I think that would be his best bet.
Fighter airborne.
You never know, though. We're not going to talk too much shit. Promised Land, we get both of them, yeah. I don't know why I thought I was...
Fighter destroyed.
Okay, well... Maybe we'll just go for the ram. I would put in the right shells, though. I had this AP. I don't think that's the way to do it. You played the Grashby. A couple guys playing Grashby. Dallas, yeah, you gotta... If you were guaranteed to play other cruisers, you could think about Dallas, but... What is he supposed to do there? That's why when I was initially thinking about this, thinking, okay, a destroyer's got an equal chance to play destroyer, cruiser, battleship. Cruiser's got an equal chance to play destroyer, cruiser, battleship, so on. Well, which ships can do the best in most scenarios? I think the California might be the pick. We'll see how we do against this guy. But I wouldn't be surprised if California could take a war spite. Mordov Mayhem, 4 minutes per game. Now, what are you going to do if you run into the Dallas? Hey, Jax. Devil Dog, what's happening?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Yeah, this little thing here, the Cali, you never know what the fuck you're gonna get out of this. Hmm. Take that. See if we can whittle these guns. What's up, Casey? Now we could consider the running with scissors perks. He's missing critical shots, unfortunately. I'm just worried about getting smoked on the side here.
Fire. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, he's lining it up. What's the matter, cat? Out your tongue? I think we need Von Essen here as well.
Fire.
Essen. That's a decent shot there. What do you think? Use Graph B solely for this one went quite well, except for California and other USBBs. That's what I'm saying, man. We already got Von Essen. Worst bite secondary build? What would we give up? I mean, you're not going to get 5 heals off. I don't even think I got the secondary perk, though, do I? The secondary amount. We got the planes. Do we need a plane? We don't need a plane. Oh, I can maybe put that on. I just got to make some notes to change back the Warspite build. Well, after this game, we'll go through it here. Warspite build. Problem is, if I change the build now, then we move on with our lives. I'll forget all about it.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
Bayern, I'm thinking, if we lose Jaded, Bayern will be my next pick. I think the Bayern might take the Warspite. Callie, I think if he played a little bit better. There, though, I think was the Callie's weakness. Like, in that tight, close quarters thing, I got the better maneuverability. We kind of controlled him at the end there, especially when we start knocking out guns.
Fighter airborne.
What is he doing?
Enemy force detected.
$22 to 4. $10 to 30. Jacob, thanks for subbing.
Fighter returning to ship.
Alright, what do we got? 36 to 10? It's decent. We'll factor in a heal on him. He's probably 20, 25. Take that down a little bit. Winning the trade so far, that's because we're angling, he's not. It's pretty standard. Alright. A little pressure on him. Nothing. Where is this guy? So I'm gonna try and grab this, but if he comes around right as I'm... Oh, shit. This could be a problem. Oh, he got one! Never mind. I was gonna slam to the right and beach and just make sure we were at 45. Wasn't worth trying to squeeze by there. Alright. Probably swim faster in New Mexico. Most are gonna sit broadside. And I don't know, we've had some decent hey Greg Ghost, thanks for subbing. We've had some decent play at some of these tiers. We'll probably get a couple good matches in. Mutsu. Now this, have we played this one before? Yeah, we've had this one. So the Mutsu does have the torp threat. Keep that in mind. Total gray badge. We don't pick our opponents, we just beat them.
Action stations.
Or Spite easy mode. I mean, if I'm concerned about Bayern and you know, another. There's some guns that could cause some problems. But Bayern's got big booming guns and, by the way, relatively tough armor schemes. Holy fuck, we need to figure out how to aim. Should have watched some tutorials before I loaded this shit up. Yeah, you're gonna want to shoot, dude. I got news for you. This is a trading game here. There we go. You might be thinking, what is... We gotta figure out the Mutsu's torp range. Anyone know that thing? I don't think it's huge, but I don't want to be surprised at the wrong time.
Fighter airborne.
What? Turn. Oh, he shot. Makes that decision easier.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh my god.
Penetration confirmed.
5 or 6. I think that's the only torpedo threat we should
Torpedoes astern.
really see. But like we're seeing here, they reload every 5 seconds, so something we do need to keep in mind. Look like 5. Does the slot 4 heal perk cycle the reload faster? So we definitely would not want to give that up. Alright! You got one shot to sink me, bud.
Torpedoes to port.
They're not nuclear, but they're not marblehead. 7 kilometers. Let's just check the speed and everything. We gotta refresh our memory. Some of these ships that I haven't played for a while, we should know a little bit about. 7 kilometers, 57 knots. They pack a punch. Yeah, not worried about Dunkirk. I think California and Byron are the two I'm worried about. Andrea could be interesting. Has good gun angles, armor's enough unless you do what this guy's doing. Hey, Mopar, going good. Yeah, I know, Jaded. Warspites. I got a history with the Warspite. If we run into trouble, we'll switch it up with the Byron. We already swept one rank season with the Warspite. Now, that was a long, arduous, regular rank season, but...
Let's get to it.
$11k damage, yeah. No, that would be a problem for sure. Because the rank 1v1s are all about trades, right? More efficient trading. And so if they get a huge boost like that, that could definitely cause problems. Want to make sure he's not going for that sliver. I think the Andrea boost stronger ranked. It's in an interesting pick. I just don't find the guns to be very good on that thing. He is going for it. You do that at your own risk.
Fighter returning to ship.
If he stops there, we might have some problems. Oh, fuck. You're in trouble. Oh my god, we did no damage. That's the trade right there that we're talking about. I thought we were gonna fucking nuke him in one shot. He's angling his turrets too. This guy's got some insolence. Go ahead and shoot. Might be done. Motherfucker.
Fire.
Whew.
Sir.
That was a close one. I think we just straight up got outplayed there. We just got a little bit lucky. It's at that 50%. That's when we start to have trouble, when they're slightly above average. Damn. That was close. I thought he was at an angle when he came around there that it was just going to be a one shot and it'd be over. We'd have the wide and the women and the song. That was dicey. Nah, I understand that, Jade. Better than playing bad as 2K.
Let's get to it.
He must have just been barely past the either we failed all the chance to bounce dice rolls simultaneously. All 8 of them. Or he was slightly better angled than I thought. California. Oh well. Good show, but he didn't get quite pulled off, so.
Fighter airborne. Enemy force detected.
Yeah, they are nasty with the angle, but the problem, I think that one is as bad of a turn circle as the rest of them do. You know, that's something that I really like about the ship that you might not be thinking about, is the kind of fighter jet maneuverability that you have. Alright, so we got the points. Should we just go for the ram here? I kind of want to win one on score.
Destroyed.
Ismail isn't very maneuverable. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. I don't know. I should have. Maybe we should double check that one. The problem with the Russians is you get on their side. I mean, he saw how hard we slapped them, but. Didn't quite finish him. He almost gave it right back. Spartan got rammed and survived. No ramming. I think if you, from what I understand, if you gain the early score lead and then you both die on a ram, the guy with the score lead wins. It's not like the Warspite's super fast, but the turns are quite nice.
Fighter airborne.
if we should be toying with our food like this when we haven't even won a trade.
Fighter destroyed.
Gun should be permanent because he did put out the fire. Or not permanent, but long enough to make a difference. You lack discipline. 220 tuning in. Appreciate it, guys. 82 likes. Holy smokes. Let's run it up. Gotta get at least 100 likes going here. I believe. California's a little confused about auto party. Yeah, he's trying. Should be a Chad and run porcupine. The turret traverse is kind of key to what we're doing here. We're trying to get in tight and outmaneuver. We've had a few... Maybe I should try and explain a little bit more as it's going on. Warspite B, alright. Now we're talking. You had a rough go in ranked? I think the turret... I mean, we got Kedrov on there already, but...
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
Let's see. Yeah, last time I turned the... or put the stats down, 550 on the turn radius here. Nothing's even close at the tier. Like that Ismail, where's that one? 830 on that turn.
Enemy force detected.
Oh, he's going fucking balls to the wall here. PG.
Fire.
You dishonor the war spites. How dare you, sir?
Fighter destroyed.
Hopefully he just had the wrong shell loaded in from the last time he played the ship. Hey, Spartan. So far, so good. You fool. You got some of the sickest gun in the games and you load that snot in them? Jesus. Carlos, what's happening? Face 2 red and 2 pink badges. Eesh. Alright. Well, he's gotten 659. We've gotten 13,485. So far, so good. Come on, where's the fucking dev strike when we need it?
Fire. Problem solved, sir. Fire.
Yeah, he's actually, I think he's slightly in the lead, to be honest with you. Maybe he's just trying to bait me into playing lackadaisically with this HE. There he is. I think he is baiting me. You cheeky bastard. It's an insolent little son of a bitch, I'll tell you that. You get him nice and complacent. Now we don't have to worry about angling. This guy doesn't even know what shell to put in there. No. No, he's got it figured out.
Fighter airborne.
The old rope-a-dope. Not gray badge. I mean, I still would probably go with the AP right out of the gate, but he almost lulled us.
Fighter destroyed.
Dark blue. He wants to let me heal all that burn damage, that's fine. He ain't healing the turret. That thing's gone. Up on points, exactly. How many fucking planes this guy got? Yeah, they were telling me about your RAM last night. That's pretty good. I haven't had a diehard in years. I just throw? Perhaps.
Fire.
Do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. Ah, interesting. I'll give him some props. It kind of worked. You know, I wasn't as tight on the angling when he loaded the AP, but he was down, you know. And trying to bait your normal average player on this isn't going to work because they're not going to understand show selection anyways, so what's the point? Yeah, that was interesting. All right, we'll take it. Rock the boat. Yep. Got it in my head for some reason. Ram time. Plan would work on a gray badge. Possibly.
Let's get to it.
I mean, the gray badge isn't going to be angling, though, right? Like, that's an interesting play. You know, when we're playing, like, a standard game, for instance, if you're shooting HE, then they might be like, well, okay, I'll open up for a full salvo here. Once the guy's shooting HE, it doesn't really matter anyways. And then if you guess right when they're going to do that, boom, you hit them. But he gave up a turret. I was a little surprised there when we were aiming at those guns in the nose that it didn't. Were they skipping? Was I doing any damage? That I thought we could just power right through. If you're going away from the other guy when they try and ram. Yeah, but why was I trying to survive there? We were up on the score. That's why we grabbed that side cap there when he went around the other side. He was interesting. He was trying to juke and do everything else, but... the end of the day... didn't matter. Just wanted it over and want to move on. That's possible. I would like that. Whoever said that, you know, it's up to him to do something, win the game at that point because we had the lead. I know that ship's slow, but it's not that slow. This guy might be buffing his Dewey. Oh, here he comes.
Sighted on the horizon. Fighter destroyed.
Baron, what's happened? Fuck. Straight up go for another ram here.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Fire.
Kind of cheap, but whatever. Keeps the narrative going. Where's all the gray badges today? This is too much work. Warspite, undefeated so far. We had the only real hiccup we had was against an Ismail, which I was just a little too overzealous on the opening shot. I thought we were gonna dev strike him, so I was trying to get ready for a mic drop moment. And he skipped the whole thing, and then he returned for like a 15-20k. Other than that, we haven't had a whole lot of trouble. Mutsu, close quarters. This is going to be difficult if he gets these torps going. Ram to rank 1. To win, it's legit. Yeah, we'll take it. One of the downsides of playing New Mexico, you're going to lose the cap. Use the Arizona. That wouldn't be a bad pick.
Enemy force detected.
Just gotta stay away from this creep's torps. These guns are pretty nasty too, by the way. This map is the hardest one for battleships, I think, because it's so tight. Try and bait him into giving us these broadside. Oh, fuck. Let's see if we can grab B here. This guy can be a problem this close.
Fighter returning to ship. Fighter destroyed.
Let's see what he's up to. Well, it's 30-3 on the scoreboard, but the torps can even that up pretty quickly. Alright, we're close to 150 likes now. That's a little bit better. Reaper, what's going on? My worry is if he's parked here, we're going to lose. He'll get a broadside and a torp. If he's coming around here, I think we can grab B and force the play. Get away from him. But he will know where we are in a moment. We'll get the plane up. Check on him. Spotted. Holy fuck. That's a major problem. This could be a problem here.
Fighter destroyed. Torpedoes astern.
Gotta get the fuck away from this guy. I should... Fuck. I wish I knew exactly what the launch angles are in here. There's no way to check on the loadout screen, though. I'm pretty sure he has to go mostly broadside. His fucking reload is faster than mine too. It's either faster or it's basically the same, which is surprising to me.
Fire.
Yes, go for it. There you go. Couldn't hit the torps anyways because we're about to go behind the island. That should kill him. That's dangerous though. You don't want that sumbitch crawling up your leg like that. Almost perpendicular. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think the launch angles are just disastrous. But if he gets them off and they hit, I mean that'll change the tide of the match for sure. He has to be flat. Yeah. That's why I wouldn't even consider that. Like, next 2 seasons, I'm kind of mentally leaning Gneisenau, Tirpitz. Or Brandenburg, perhaps. But those have pretty nasty launch angles. Dunkirk, here we go. Farewell and adieu to my dear Spanish ladies. He got the one off right when he came around, though. But that's why I was making sure to kind of fishtail the direction.
Fighter airborne.
A lot of above average. Most of my other rank seasons were just getting grays. I don't know what's going on today. We're getting screwed. Take his guns and ram them. Sounds like something the NASA would try and do.
Enemy force detected.
Decent.
George Dewey is equivalent of a rock star.
Can't even turn off of here. I think this guy's gonna win this one. ZV Lucas coming in hot. Hello, Tbull. Hello. Appreciate that very much. Let's slow this down a bit here. We just cut his DPM down by 50%. Dunkirk's another terrible idea, yeah. Especially if we get this cap right here, then you straight up can't win because he's forced to ram, right? At this point. Getting fucked up, my boy. Dunkirk is not a good ship for 1v1s. It's a good ship in general. People think it's mini John Bart. It doesn't have the armor schemes. I like playing it. I do enjoy the Dunkirk. I would never take it in this game mode.
Fighter airborne.
Flat turrets. I've been aiming for him. I'm kind of surprised he has a turret left at the moment, but now he just lost the game because we'll capture B and then, well, if he gets A. But basically he's going to try and ram, would be my guess, and we'll have the point lead because we're going to get B first, so he's basically got to dodge the ram and then one-shot us. Tough for him to do. But that's why you play the games. Let's see if you can pull it off. Let him burn! What ship should you take for 1v1? What ship are you good at? That was cruel and unusual. If I was a government agent, I'd be liable under the 8th Amendment. Anyone see the Fuso in ranked? I didn't run into that. I thought that'd be a decent shot, or a decent ship. California. Ducky down. I'm just trying to demonstrate to him the folly of playing that ship in 1v1. Brawler Ciliax build, yeah. I think the Byron's probably the best pick. Honestly. I'm kind of surprised we haven't run into one yet. G-Wagon, yeah. That's going to be a tough one to beat. But the tier 6 is going to be... It's about as complicated of a tier in terms of ship offerings as there is. I think it'll be interesting. Usu like Mutsu armor-wise?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
It's got a lot. It's got some guns. I don't know. You'll note I'm not playing the Fuso. I'm just saying I think it would be a decent chance. Only lost 3 times in the Fuso. It hits hard, man. It hits hard. Where are you going? He's committed to going south. We should be able to grab A and force the play on him. What are you going to be playing? Spartan, North Carolina?
Fighter destroyed.
Oops. Ooh. I thought I'd already slammed on the brakes, but I had it on quarter. All right. Colorado. Oh yeah, you are obligated to play Florida. That is correct. Now that I think about it, now that I'm reminded. That is correct. Oh, that'll be fun. Oh, wow. It's unfortunate for him. Jesus.
Main turret critically damaged. Problem solved, sir.
Which gun is knocked out? Number 3, it looks like. We'll get a free shot because he's got to spin his guns all the way around there. See if we can knock this before it gets on target.
Fire.
Nope. Nah, fuck it. Let's go for the ram. Oh, that's nasty. Boom.
Problem solved, sir.
Is there any ship you happy didn't buy us in Florida? Florida's bizarre, man. I played it. I think I played it in an AI match yesterday, just trying to get some of those crates before I looked at the crate chance. And I felt like the guns are pretty damn accurate. Oh, I'm afraid you'll find this is not going to work, Lady Tasha. Chat chose a ship each match. Grata's ram. That would be interesting, man. What if someone had the ram build on and we rammed them and they survive, we go down? That's a possibility I've not been accounting for. Now, up until today, I've never tried to ram, but I've been kind of having fun with it, to be honest with you. What's up, Aaron? How are these gray badges of California? No, I have no idea.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
she's lived longer than I thought she was. Gorky torp range, chat, quick. Just gotta make sure we get around this island here. Lurkin' Gherkin, what up? Or Cam? Oh, God. So our secondary range is better than the torp range. Just the firepower. Man, the Gorky survives 3-4 shots. I am quite surprised.
Fire! Fighter airborne.
Alright, Tasha. Did you get him off? Did you get him on target? I don't know if Gorky would be my top pick for this. Don't need skills. I mean, if you're going for a long-range torp build on this thing. Devon Chua. I mean, if I was playing blackjack and I saw that, I would, like, double down, you know? I was expecting a one pull the trigger type of a match. The fact that she weathered 3 of them. It's rather concerning, to be honest with you. So far, so good, Claudio. 2 to go? Alright, we'll see what happens. Cruisers shown open water torp rush. No, that's why I think, like, if you're gonna do the cruisers, something like the Hipper would be great, where you got really steep firing angles. You just park right on the island, dare them to come around, and then torp them.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Aggressive.
Penetration.
This guy's in a hurry. Oh, you will not be getting A. I got news for you.
Bullseye. Fighter airborne.
Is he trying to get A or not? There's no way. There ain't no way. Tasha was your toxic ass. Hipper gonna dominate tier 7? I think it'll be a strong pick, yeah. Ah, I did get it off. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think tier 6, tier 7 will be relatively interesting. This is kind of the last straightforward tier. As winning strategies for all ship types, exactly, yeah. I'm kind of counting on one-shot him at this point. I know he's got a heal. So he might be in better shape than I'm expecting. But if he comes around here and gets a torp off, he could theoretically win. We're of course going to move into A if possible to force the situation. Tier 6 Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst will be interesting. I think the Gneisenau could beat the Scharnhorst. It's going to be close enough range where the shitty accuracy is not going to be as problematic. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Just shy of 300 people watching. Excellent turnout. Let's see if we can get it up to 200 likes, guys. That's when YouTube starts to take notice. Starts to wonder, should I promote this to new people? Baltimore could be nasty. Ooh, Dunkirk. Just not having the torps, though. I mean, not saying the Baltimore can't ding up battleships, but
action stations.
to completely reliably do it could be another matter. I don't know. I think the options start to become more varied and robust the higher up we get in terms of tiers.
Fighter airborne.
Beat a hipper near Baltimore.
Enemy force detected.
Thought the ship was accurate. What the fuck was that? He's winning. Oh no.
Fighter destroyed.
This could be kind of dangerous. You should have those guns healed. And he is trying to ram before he got the score lead. It's kind of annoying. Play the game, dog!
Fire.
Oof. He's getting some pretty good shots in. Oh, you fucked up now. It's going so well. I don't know about that, but it was going quasi-decently until that happened. I didn't like the fact that he was trying to ram me before anyone was in the lead. Alright. Big race. Tennessee. This is a sleeper ship. I thought Tennessee is a damn good battleship. Can he end the reign of terror? Or can we wrap it up undefeated? We'll find out.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
Brandenburg tier 7. Yeah, I think Brandenburg's going to be definitely a top contender.
Fighter airborne.
Where are you?
Enemy force detected.
Oofda.
Fire.
Check this shit out.
Fighter returning to ship. Fighter destroyed. Problem solved, sir.
Broke his ankles with that turn. One v one chat would be Bell. Oh. He was planning on wrecking me. Unfortunately, it is not going well for him. Interesting. Kill audio? Yeah. I think that would be good. Alright. We're at about 5. He's at about 45.
Fighter airborne.
Spotted, huh?
Fighter destroyed. Fire.
Goodbye. There it is. Tier 3 we had a draw, so it wasn't technically a clean sweep. Tier 4 we took 1 or 2 losses. Warspite, no chance. $89. Wait a second. Can't we check the see? Wait a second. Oh yeah, here we go. 2 losses. Holy fuck. Not today. Fall dot, what's happening? No Francisco.
George Dewey is
Is it foiled?
equivalent of a rock star.
Ah, guys. Clean sweep on the tier 5 rank. 200 likes. That's a fair trade. 200 likes. Carlos coming to not epic run. Congratulations. Thank you, Carlos. I think I agree with the guys saying Bayern might be the better ship, but I think we had to try the Warspite. Yeah, there's Spartan. All right, thanks for hanging up. Carlos very generous. There's no do to boot that one. Almost all legendaries. We got an Iowa and a Bismarck. Gear and Kaba. Warspite safe choice. It's got the guns that can kind of smack around everything. Decent enough armor. There's a few ships that were kind of hitting us pretty hard, but I think that tight fighter jet turn circle
Battle starts.
that gave us the edge. There's a few times where we were out turning those guys close quarters, just vigorously pumping our throttle up and down.
Enemy force detected.
RNBB's matched against DDs. That's what I'm wondering, man. And it was billed like that was going to be the case. Grober. I don't understand why that didn't happen. I think it would be a lot more interesting. I think Warspite still would have done pretty well. What is this?
All stations, concentrate fire on that target.
Enemy battleship detected.
Our fucking radar 9, right? Yep. Guy might be fucked. He might be fucked. Shit. Jesus Christ, man! What the fuck was that?
Ship is on fire.
What? What did I miss? 80% of health through the fucking nose on that thing? Try that again. Jesus. Move over, Rover, let Grover take... I wasn't expecting that, man. I know they get enhanced pen angles, but I thought we were mostly pointed at them. He'd sit all those weird angles? Good to know. I sure as fuck wasn't expecting that, I'll tell you that right now. Alaska didn't miss. No, I get that. I mean, I get that they get steep pens, but I thought if I kept my nose basically at them, we'd be all right. I was wrong. You out of here, Mopar? All right, thanks.
General quarters.
Has to be exactly perpendicular. Well, I better keep that in mind for future engagements. I think if we move the entire fleet to this square, we should be pretty good. Why am I choosing legendary tier? I must be fucked in the head. No angling will do. Oh, I see. So he got access to the side just enough. Okay, that makes sense.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
That explains it. Rather than torp the destroyer, he goes for me.
Torpedoes astern. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Fucking Minotaurs, man.
Good luck and fair seas.
I see my deployment predictions were 100% spot on. It's very bizarre that none of them have a fucking angle on anything. There you go.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
That's the end of the Friesland. Apparently the carrier's got a massive hard-on for our ship here, so... God. Let's try and coax you guys out of your fucking cocoon, huh? Why don't you do something?
Our team has taken the lead.
Hey, Jack. You gonna come see me? Thumbnail eyes. We already
Taking the lead.
swept the rank season. Fortunately, I can't play it anymore. Oh, look who's coming back here. Our old friend. He's got full fucking planes. Great buff, Wargaming. That's what we needed. At least this asshole prior to this last patch would... If he kept attacking me over and over again, it would take him longer to kill me. Now he's got a full set of planes every fucking launch. Really compelling.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir.
Good news is the rest of my team should have full health.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
I wanted to shoot the Minotaur, trust me. I could not ignore the juicy Vlad. Oh, another full set of planes. Gotta do something to make the carriers more attractive, yeah. Make them invincible. I get it. I get the thinking, I just don't get the thinking, if you know what I mean. Great fucking game! How can you guys lose this shit? My god, these guys suck.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Why are you killing yourself for no fucking reason, man? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Seem vastly underpowered as opposed to the PC version. I mean, I hope you're right, because the PC people really fucking hate them. Oh, now he's finally got less than a full set. I mean, they were just like a kind of a nuisance prior to this. I think he got confused as to which Alaska he's been trying to bomb the entire game. Alright, let's see if this sumbitch is over there. Nope. We do have to account for their battleship getting into our base as well. Oops. Is this thing? Oop. This thing right here has got a clear shot at our side now, which is the problem. I'm going to try and get up here. There you are. Now you found me. See who he is. Oh, it's a Yamato.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Like, this Kagero needs to be on their base.
Fire on the designated target.
We do have a carrier. I mean, that should be able to reset the base, but... How is he alive, man?
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
I'm basically gambling that this Kagero kills the Yamato, which is not a strong gamble in my mind. But I do want to kill this motherfucker because he's been a real sumbitch, you know what I'm saying?
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Dude, what is wrong with you? Can you kill this thing? I think we're gonna lose this game here. Jesus Christ. 39 planes. Place your bets. I think we there's a pretty decent chance that we're gonna lose this game here.
Attention, defending the base is our primary objective.
Alright, Percival got him.
Nice work.
That should be the end of that one. Please kill him. Oh, we got the Woosta. Alright. What happened there, I wonder? Huh. Looks like Gearing was alive. Must have won on points. Conqueror. Huh, interesting. Yeah, let's just demo what Meta was saying here. So, basically, we were attempting to point the nose at that thing, but what I didn't account for, and what was clearly the downfall, was the guy, he was, it could have been this angle, but he was just shooting right through that green spot, which was getting overmatched by the Alaska's guns. So whether or not he knew there was a little bit of armor on the waterline aimed up a smidge or not, doesn't matter. That was the end of it. UKC Eclipse 7 coming in hot. Ship of Fools. Sail away from me. How I feel when my spawn mates abandon the flank. Ship
George
of fools.
Dewey
So like
is equivalent of a rock star.
Sail away from me. Alright. I think we've gotten a fill of legend. That should... I needed 2 games. We want those promotion orders. And if we lose that last game, I might sell all my legendary tier ships. What is the... Apparently we need to play better. That's not what I'm looking at. Here's what I want. Premium supplies. Alright, 6 out of 7. So fingers crossed they can win that one. Fucking Parsifal, man. He attempted to bomb me the whole time. His pilots just got confused on the enemy Alaska, or the Freudian slip, the enemy Alaska. Also known as the Blue Team Alaska. Alright. Thank you, Clip7. Appreciate it. Little Grateful Dead. Going good, Brandon. We swept the rank season in the war spite. Managed to win 2 games, fingers crossed, in legendary tier. And now we're looking for something more fun. More fun than legendary tier, you say? How is that possible? What do you guys want to see? Play a Magi? Legendary tier RAF. What does that mean? The OG Naval Simulator. Too bad you can't sell. Oh, you can't get rid of them? Oh, God. We're stuck with these piles of shit. Italian? I could bust that out. The Dante. K-Berg. Can't really go wrong with that one. Bismarck pair with an Odin. You know they're going to be holding hands. King George V. Leon. Got a Benson and Kiev we got to look out for. Okay. Alright. Decent. Decent. Sinop, Leon, Bismarck. Huh. Alright. Give it a whirl. We got 2 BBs over there. We got 1 over here. We'll play on this side. Hello. Hello. Tier 6 Italian BB. Well, I've been trying to get it. Much to my chagrin. I should have checked the crate drop rates yesterday, but yesterday we were on stream playing Tier 6 all day, accumulating small battleship crates. Now, what I found out after the fact was they only have a 0.01% chance to actually have an Italian battleship, or the Tier 6 at least. Oh, fuck. A little too greedy. Whoops. Risking it all for low percentage shots. This guy's got a plan or not? Cross the door. That one I never got, unfortunately. I spent my Crossador and Moolah on carriers and something else. Alright, so I'm expecting the guy, homeboy, to be here. He's either looking at us, spotting us, or rushing us. Let's... Got them both over here. I swear there's other people in my team. You guys don't have to just shoot me. Okay. The good news is, I mean, we're tying them up. We're losing over here. Unfortunately, the Leningrad's bored, so he's removing one of our destroyers for no strategic reason, but these guys over here will have full health, and assuming they turn around, might start contributing. But time is of the essence. Like, I wouldn't be fucking around like this guy pointing the wrong way still. You guys need to be on B. $20K for 5K. We'll take that. This guy's still going the wrong way. What's going on over there? What the fuck are these guys doing? Oh man, going from solos to this is just difficult. Sean, what's happening? Spending on carriers, yeah. It's all for the coverage, my boy. That whole thing? Oh, I was like, how did we miss that whole shot? The problem with the slowdown strategy when you're on the weak side is it does depend on your fucking brain-dead teammates to move forward. Easier said than done.
対応完了しました。
Trying to pepper these guys a little bit. Huh. I mean, it should be a pretty easy game to deal with when you got 6 ships taking on 1 for the majority of the match. But, as you can see, not easy this case. Is out of here, yeah. See how many more times we can get shots out. I can't believe we're losing this fucking game. Well, I mean, I can believe it, but... It's pathetic that we're losing this game. Let me rephrase that. What the fuck? You... Literally, he's like, I got a chance to get B or I could kill myself for no fucking reason. What should I do? The choice is clear. I'll give him one of those. Alright, what else do we want to see? I didn't get one off. I thought I would be dead already. Kind of have to get on B, even though I could probably get 1 or 2 shots from cover behind this ridge here. I mean, even getting on B is not going to save this. The Z-39 could have saved that game. If he would have stopped, like he had 2 seconds left on the fucking counter to get B, and he's like, ah, here's the chance to kill myself. I gotta take it. But that guy just single-handedly... I mean, we're probably not going to win the game anyways. I'm a one-shot to everything in the game, so it would be a wild ride if we pulled this one off. But the fact that the team just concedes it through horse shit destroyer play once again is a little disappointing. Not surprising, though. This is a good example of, you know, we had this guy in the ropes, but I had broadside targets, and I'm like, my team, surely they can finish him off, but you can't rely on your teammates to finish him off, so. Bugsby coming it out. Maybe this will ease the pain. Appreciate it, Bugsby.
George Dewey is equivalent of a rock star.
Fuck. It's gotta be pretty damn low. That was impressive. Oh, wow, look at all the fucking health here. I think our team actually has more HP than them. Hell of a game, dog. Hell of a fucking game. Well, that's the Magi experience for you. Slash tier 7. If you're under 500 XP, your account's locked until you watch Tbull video. I mean, it should throttle it. Like, everybody's gonna have a bad game, so I'm not saying, like, having a low-scoring game once in a while. But, I mean, if you're tier 7 and you're getting 300 points every fucking game, the service cost should go up, you know. You get 5 games in a row like that Leon's gonna have under 500. It should cost you 5 million credits to play the next game. You know, go down, learn how to play the fucking game, then get back to us. Right now, you're just wasting our time. Alright, well, let's go where the good players are. Probably get some... Let's just see what the Bayern looks like these days. Appreciate it, Bugsby. I was 1v1, we ran the table. CC did not get all the early access. No, they, I agree with you. They should give us the early access. They give you, like, 10 big battleship crates. And then usually you get between 1 to 3 of those ships. But a lot of the guys seem like they got the tier 6. I got tier 3, 4, 5. Not bad. But it kind of sucks then because the tier 7 gets released and then I got to grind through the whole tier 6, which is going to take me a week. So they're always, for some reason, they got this bizarre notion that they need to be concerned about players thinking it's unfair for us to have all these advantages. And yet they continue to give us the advantages. Like, do you want the coverage or not? You know, if you want the coverage, I'll give it to you. If you want it to seem fair, I mean, I'd play the fuck out of this game. I'd have a high-level account to begin with, but I wouldn't have every premium under the sun. So I don't know. Ships, we just played Warspite the whole time. It was going to be Warspite, and then when we lost, the Bayern was going to be the next pick. I actually think Bayern would be... Well, we'll see how it plays right now. Turret Traverse a little slow, I think. Yeah, as time goes on, they're removing more and more of the coverage restrictions. Like now they're giving us the campaign ships and not removing them after a week. I think the player... I mean, there's going to be some players that would be like, that's not fair that this guy gets that. But I think most of you guys... I shouldn't even say you guys, because you watch the channel... But I think a lot of the players would understand, you know, there's a handful of people out there that, it's like the elf, or the, you know, the game testers, they get the ships. Surely nobody's going to complain about that. Well, whatever. I'm not complaining. The Yukikaze? Yeah, we could try it out. Complain on Reddit. Nuremberg 1v1. I mean, if you ran into the Warspite in the Nuremberg, you would soon be, you'd feel it the next morning. But to the extent you could keep it cruiser v cruiser, wouldn't be a bad pick. Okay. Wow. 3 fucking shatters. Maybe the Byron wasn't as good as I thought. I thought the Byron... I always... When I'm going against the Byron, I'm like, fuck, I forget how strong the guns are. Commander, am I running? I got Hyde on this particular one at the moment. Hyde, he's got heals, he's got accuracy, and he's got Alley Dad, which is a slot 2. Which is like a super Von Essen, basically, Dimitri Dewey. So we combine that with Dimitri Dewey, of course. Makes it very hard to angle against this, protect yourself against the ship. But the New Mexico was able to pull it off. Alright, where do we need help? We need help on the east. Oops. But yeah, I mean, with the rank, you always got to remember most of the fights are like 5 kilometers away, so. That kind of changes some of the considerations. Yeah, exactly, Randy. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Gneisenau is going to be pretty damn tough to beat. You know, the one knock of that ship, you got 6 guns and none of them are accurate. Well, you can get some pretty wonky results, but... I don't think it would matter too much. So, like, if you take a look at the map here and just kind of read the game, and you guys should be practicing that. When you're watching me or whoever else, that's like a great time to practice map awareness. And then just try and evaluate this game. What's the threat to blue? Well, we got 3 full health ships with access to the base. And this guy's like, okay, I'm going to go over here where we outnumber, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 2. That's the play I need to make. Well, why is that the play you need to make? Are you thinking about it, or are you just doing the old follow the leader type of thing? Visor, no wonder. Nice shot. I have to... Well, tier 2, the Olidad, we're losing the turret traverse perks. So maybe that's part of the reason I feel like this thing's got such shit turret traverse. In fact, it's probably the reason. Now that I think about it. What are your odds on this game? I'd be shocked if we win this. Yeah, someone whacked the Texas. That should change it. This guy's had a few good shots, Tennessee. I'll give him that. I wasn't thrilled about him leaving the side, but he was just apparently kiting away, so. I take back everything I say. I now rank him reliable. when we're evaluating what's going on. Is this what I do for a living? You talking to me? Nah, this is just a hobby / side business. I don't make enough money to even come close to support myself. But make a decent little side income. It's not too bad. A lot of generous support around here. Oof! That's what I was afraid of. That could be the throw right there. I was gonna try and push into him. I just didn't want this carrier to have 8 minutes to just bomb us while we're just sitting here, but he caught me in the one moment we were broadside. Now they have access to the base, so barring malpractice, this should be alright. It's only fans tanked, yeah. Fortunately, not nearly as lucrative as I was hoping that OnlyFans. Thinks the best American legendary ship. I'm inclined to say Worcester. I mean, 3-4 weeks ago, it was Alaska without any, you know, without any doubt in my mind. But the Worcester got a super buff. And the Alaska, a bit of a nerf, so I still think Alaska's pretty damn good. Curiously enough, I thought Worcester was pretty good before, but nobody else really agreed with me. See if we can knock these turrets while he's got them sideways. So if we're looking at shooting turrets like this, angle is extremely critical. Here we got flat sides, you can see, showing at us because he's aimed up to the north. And you can see, actually, we got a good look at the front plate here if the splash dies down. You can see how they angle up, kind of 45 degrees. So if we're shooting them dead on, which of course you still would like to do, that's actually going to be a less reliable shot than when they're flat sideways like they are at the moment. Whereas the Russians and the French, they don't really have that angling on the front, that 45 degree angle. That's why they're so easy to knock out when they're pointing at you. I think but you know, the best angle for these are if they're like kind of pointing in between me, like if they're pointing in this little channel here in between me and him. So let's see if we can look at our turrets here. So you can see if they're pointing directly at the camera. They're mostly flat, but let's say we're kind of aimed off to the right-hand side of the screen. Now if shots are coming directly at those turrets, they're hitting 45-degree corners. They're likely to mostly bounce off. So I would, if you do AI just to get through premium supplies, your bureau projects, whatever you do AI for, I think that's one of the best things you can work on is kind of shooting turrets. As you can see, if you watch back the rank 1v1s we did today, that was a huge part of the strategy. Groberg collects dust. Yeah, it's not the... It's kind of strange because it's got a lot of armor, but it's got so much armor that I can't, like... Anything that hits it in the side is gonna pen. For probably not a citadel, but good damage. And it turns probably the worst in the game, so you're gonna take a lot of shots in the side. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick while this one goes, and then you guys let me know in the chat what do you want to see next. Alright, how's it looking? Oh, look who we got. You need George Dewey build. Two days to do 6 movie posters. Cruise control. Yeah, let's see if we can hit 250 likes here. We're only 11 away. That seems reasonable. That's too bad, this guy. I thought he had some nice shots, but something happened to him. Unless it was this one. That's probably this guy. Oh yeah, this guy probably just sat there the whole time doing nothing. I take it back. Hey, Dewey builds. What do you guys want Dewey builds for? Come on. Dash Camp Megami. Oh yeah, the Yucca Caves. Sure, let's give it a whirl. Built for Sin, what's going on? The extra heals I get. We've been having this debate since the kid came out, because Tactic wanted the, what did he call it? What was his name for it? I always thought it was you were giving up a lot to get the extra heal. Common voice lines? Okay, we'll check it out. What the hell is this Dewey's name? Malcolm, thanks for subbing. Any plans to stream in 4K? That I don't know if I could do or not. I'd have to figure that out. Boss Dewey, that's it, Randy. Yes, yes, yes. Boss Dewey. I've always understood the merits of Boss Dewey, I just never agreed with the concept. Yeah, what do they got? Shiratsuyu. Well, they're going hard over here. Our team should be just smashing through here. We got 2, 4, 5 versus probably 3 or 4. My theory on this map has always been the eastern side is much more strategically important due to the fact that there's a lot more cover there. Like, let's say these guys win the side, which on paper they should. Then what? Then they got to cross over here. Well, these guys can... If I'm alive, I can spot these guys... My blue ships, if they ever take this side, can fire on these guys undercover. Who will have to traverse an open lane. What is this? It's got to be the Exeter B, right? Yeah. Well, there's no way a Shiratsuyu is sitting in the back. And the smoke shooting, is there? Nice shot. It's a good blind fire shot. I always recommend if you get hit with a blind fire shot, you got to understand the guy shooting at you knows how to aim. Might be time to do something else. I was tempted to save those torps for this guy. Maybe I should have launched one rack at those guys and one at this guy. Fuck. Yeah, I should probably keep spotting that guy. Holy God. Hmm. These guys are doing pretty well over here. I think he's committed to coming through here, so if he's got life left, we'll take him out. I want to get that destroyer off the board. We could also just get on their cap and put him in checkmate. I'd be worried about that Exeter countering that play, though. Shit, he's got torps. I think we're dead. If that Exeter was dead, I would just straight up get on the... Oh, he is fucking low. Okay. So they can't really stop us from getting on the base now. The only problem is we gotta count that our team will counter that Shiratsuya, which we got 2 battleships standing between that and the base. And they refused to shoot at them when it was spotted, so... That means that play is less reliable than I would like it to be. Stylo! I didn't even know he's in there. ETA in the super division that includes Cranky Cal. No, I gotta get that going here. Yeah, I'm thinking we might need to go back to the base. I think I might have fucked this up here. Stylo's gonna be reliable enough to prevent this. We'll launch one at him. If we kill him, we'll get on the base. If not... oh, we're getting located. Interesting. Not the best launch. It looked like he was putting on the brakes, and then it looked like he was gunning the engine, so... If he does go down, there's nothing to stop us from getting on the base. This girl's a character. That took a chunk out of him. This guy was kind of had the same thinking we've had, though, where like If I don't go back to defend the base, who will? Which, that's what you gotta have. You gotta have that mentality.
こっちが優勢なのだ。雪風様の幸運のおかげなのだ。艦前方に魚雷。指揮官、なんとかするのだ。前方より魚雷が接近中なのだ。回避するのだ。
Fuck! Thought I had him. Nah, this could go either way now.
今日は機嫌がいいから特別に感謝するのだ。みんな、よくやったのだ。
I'm trying to think what's been going on in the last 10 minutes that this guy would be in this position. I guess the destroyer was unaccounted for a while. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game now. 6 minutes. We got the lead, but the Shiratsuyu can just... If I'm him, I go straight for the base and nuke whatever's closest to me on the way. Because we have no attacking threat at this point. Almost worth 5,000 for the voice. That one was kind of interested. It would be more fun if the opponents had to hear the laugh when you hit them with the torps. Yeah, Shiratsu. So the play he's got now. I mean, he's definitely low. He's probably got about 2,000-3,000, but he's got nothing but battleships. So just go straight up here. I don't know if you got enough time to cap or not, but you definitely got enough time to rack up some points at the end. And then anything that's trying to stop you, you can just point blank, one-shot them. So my money's on red. I think it might be interesting enough to see how this one plays out, though. I feel like laughing or crying because these weird hail commandos. Well, the beauty is if you don't want anything to do with them, you can turn off the sounds, right? I mean, our boy Tactic, he's such a hardcore man of his principles that he won't even play them. He won't put them on a ship. He doesn't want them. He refuses them from wargaming. Which, whatever. To me, you normally have the national voiceovers on. Not because I don't like to hear these gals. In fact, I'd prefer they have higher preference than the nationals. But you can also turn them off completely in the settings. Somehow. How do you do that? Maybe it's a main menu type of thing. At some point, you can kind of turn them off line by line. It's guaranteed those left don't like the DD. That's why they are where they are. Yeah, that's why I'm saying him getting on the base is such an easy play to make. I don't think he's got enough time to get from where he was to the base and capture it, but he's got enough time to increase. You can see we're down, or we're up by 25. That'll be gone now, because actually he does have enough time to capture. So we have a no chance whatsoever. Even if this guy kills the Colorado, and theoretically if Stylo wasn't there, nah, there's no shot. This guy's got a lot of great ideas about defending the base. I'm not sure why you didn't recognize the importance of that 5 minutes ago. Basically, we had 3 guys up here doing God knows what, and then they're like, okay, we're going to push into the base. Check the fucking clock, guys. It's going to take you 15 minutes to get down there. Why would you go down there? Stylo goes down. Yeah, no, I mean, they physically can't get back to the base in time to reset it, so... Good game by the Shiratsuyu, who single-handedly won it for their team. That was a very good destroyer game. Thought my destroyer game was pretty good until we ate the torp, unfortunately. Had we killed the Shiratsuya, we would already be on to the next match, but... You won. You want the fancies? Yeah, the override, exactly. Like, why does the... You should be able to either order the preference or that should be the preference, because these ones you're actually paying money for, right? Transformers, the Warhammer guys. So we're paying money for them, but we don't get to hear them if we would normally like to hear the Nationals. I don't understand. I've made that suggestion numerous times. Of course, it goes about as far as my loading screen tip suggestions. Whatever. Yeah, it's too much work to change it on a game-by-game basis, because then you forget to change it back. Yeah, another game. We're up by several hundred points that we will lose. Thanks, guys. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so you can turn them off. Customization. Halloween? They have their own... Oh no, this is just for the skins. So if you want to remain pure, just go up into that customization, turn it off. Alright. That's a good example of why I always say, like, once you come to the realization how many games you've lost, capture the base mode games, because your team concedes your own cap, access to your cap. Once you realize the importance of it, you have to be the guy, even if it's gonna result in lower score games or whatever. Until you're 100% sure that they're not attacking your base, you have to defend it, because everyone else in your team does not fucking get it, or they don't care. Annoying. He left the base? What the fuck? Alright, well... That's very sad, because that guy was actually playing well. You can always rely on IGN Destroyer players. What is wrong with these people, man? That was like a brilliant Shiratsuya game, and then he's like, ah, fuck it. Wow. That's too bad, Stylo. You guys... My team stole my win and gave it to you guys, and then that guy's like, fuck it. We'll give it right back. Maybe he was a fan of the channel, he's watching the stream, he's like, give the man the W. That's too bad. I mean, at least the AI goes towards the bases. Although the AI will get off caps that they're capturing as well. Alright, Toaster, what's happening?
Gegnerischer Kreuzer gesunken. Das ist ein guter Anfang.
Oh. What the fuck is going on here? In my mind, I was like, we could maybe get a double strike here if we kill the Königsberg and then one-shot the Leander. One-shot the Leander? What are you talking about, man? Can't even, like, marginally damage the Leander, let alone one-shot him. Is out of all BBs by 10k, I'm so unreal. Yeah, that was... Ooh. That's the throw of the day. Oh dear, he's angry. This Lander's impervious to damage. No, I don't want to take a shot from this thing, but... I'm just unable to leave this situation, unfortunately. Bailed out.
Gute Arbeit. Herzlichen Dank.
We should be dead. I don't know why we're not. Alright. The old bank error in your favor card at Monopoly. Got a reason to get nuked. Seas are a hard mistress on the weekends. Absolutely. You never know what you're going to get. You're guaranteed to see some weird shit, but you just never know what flavor. DD's throwing one games of the ones that stay with you the most, yeah. Oh, that's a disaster that that guy managed to lose that game. I know he played a brilliant game up until that point. I just don't understand it. Unless he like dropped his controller and it hit the throttle button. He was parked right by the edge or something. He basically came back recognizing I was about to hit the base, got me. Which I frankly wasn't expecting that to happen. And then beeline for the bait. I mean, that's exactly what I would have drawn up for him to do. And then to fuck it up that badly, that's just a disaster. So, we'll take it. Sorry, Style, man. That sucks. If there's any doubt that your teammates are trying to actively lose the game, that should quell all doubt. Estimate of how many viewers get the Derek Bugard reference? No, not really. People will get it, and then I've explained it a few times. That kind of skews it as well.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Okay. Maybe his controller died while repositioning. Well, let's hope. I hope to God that was the case. Otherwise, it was a disastrous play. Speaking of disastrous plays, me pushing in here. So I can't get past this island safely. We'll get spotted before it happens. But the game's looking pretty good. Tell us, though. Thanks for subbing. Boom. That's the equivalent of that destroyer on that Shatter map just killing himself for no reason. Just kind of bored and like, I guess we'll die for no reason. If we lose that game is 100% my fault. I'll take credit for that loss. Alright, we'll pray to God that our teammates can pull that one off. Yeah, we got the win. What a fucking disaster. I'm not even going to show the scoreboard because I don't want the guy's name to be dragged through the mud, but that dude owes you a win. Alright. Try this little demon. Do as I say, not as I do. That's a good good advice in that case. Bugard was mean, so I don't know if he was mean, really. I mean, I don't have any way to gauge his personality. I always heard he was a pretty nice guy, but if you got into a fight with him, you were fucked. There's no doubt about that. Getting in the fight with Derek Bugard was about as smart as the shit that we just did 2 minutes ago. Made it on a list of all-time NHL enforcers. I mean, you know, it's tough for me to say, oh, there's nobody, you know, because especially the enforcer era was even bigger 20, 30 years ago, but I've heard interviews of I can't say the names now, but like old time enforcer guys saying that he was the best ever. I don't know. Yeah, it was cool. Got to see him duke it out in person numerous times. Arpeggio Kirishima. Pretty sympathetic, tortured life. Yeah, it's I mean, the thing about like a hockey enforcer, you know, like I think Bugard scored 2 goals in his lifetime, and they were both kind of fluky goals, right? But that guy growing up was like the best guy on the ice until, you know, probably juniors or whatever. I mean, these guys are like, they think they're going to be set up for success, and then someone's like, the only way you're ever going to play in the NHL is if you, you know, beat up people, basically. So, well, fuck, I want to be a hockey player. That's what I want to do my entire life. I guess I'll give it a whirl. Yeah, there's pressure on him to fight pretty much every night. I'm sure his hands were like permanently broken 6 months a year. A lot of PKs to deal with that. Not an easy job. Big Bad Bruins. Hockey was a little bit different, yeah. I'm trying to remember who was the dude that got... He, like, climbed into the stands and was, like, fighting a fan at some... There's footage on YouTube. It's been a while since I've seen the clip. Something through this gap?
Capture that area.
There he is.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Twist and track is for noobs! That's the argument against twist and track, is I already got good game awareness, so I don't need that shit. You tell me you know the fucking Fubuki's in that gap. By reading the map. Gotcha. This is becoming problematic.
Smoke generator started. Engine boost activated.
I don't mind fighting these guys 1v1, but 2v1 they should kick the fuck out of me. Plus these guys are close. Nelson, 7 kilometers. Holy fuck.
Smoke screen set.
Don't want any of that smoke. If he gets behind that island, though, that changes things. These guys, you know, basically 10 kilometers and in, you need to be really afraid of these support ships, battleships.
All stations.
Shoot your triggers!
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
God, you just got reinforced. Oh, fuck. Whoops. This is the end.
The ship is on fire.
Well, the Devon shot. What the fuck? Wow.
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Our team has taken the lead.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Well, his guns are over here. No, they're not. Holy fuck. Gaja should just be piling on me. There's nobody that can support him, or support me. I'm just gonna trade this ship for the Gaja, ideally. Ah, fuck. I don't... Do I want to trust my teammates after what we've been seeing out here?
Engine boost deactivated.
Maybe not. Maybe not, now that I think about it.
Enemy battleship.
Oops. God, he can't hit this fucking thing. Jesus.
Our team has taken the lead.
I mean, this should be loss proof, but again, look at the position. Colorado. Near a ship 21.5 kilometers, and he's sailing not towards B. Arizona, 19.2 kilometers. Bruins in the 70s. I think it was either the Bruins. I think it was probably the Bruins. Undergrad at U, Maine. Yeah. Kind of the traditional hockey bed or bedrocks of American hockey, Northeast and kind of Midwest. The sport's becoming popular enough now that there's good players starting to be developed throughout the country, but I don't know. I think the score is going to hopefully be high enough that
Stations requesting fire on the designated target.
these guys will have a hard time losing, but we got a serious I want to hold your hand situation going on over here. These guys are going to be tough to take down. And nothing these guys have done have inspired confidence. What the fuck is this?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Ugh. I ain't betting money on blue here, I'll tell you that. What do you guys think? Yeah, the Wild been doing good. I gotta... I haven't watched them at all. I used to watch every hockey game, and then... after a few years, 2-3 years ago, I was like, I'm done paying for cable anyways. The only thing I was watching on TV was the Wild. I don't think this is going to be a win, guys. McDavid, yeah, that guy's nuts.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Yeah, especially when they're holding each other's hands, you have to shoot the same fucking target. Okay. He was pretty low. If they can hit this thing, I think it should be over. He killed the Warspite. The Warspite doesn't know it yet. Oh. Pretty good dodge there, actually. That was about as well as you could do there. Alright, they're starting to make some decent plays. Nelson's dead. Nelson was the biggest pain in the ass.
Our victory is in sight.
Alright, I think we got this one. That was dicey.
Our victory is in sight.
Oh, you were a season ticket holder? Yeah, I went to I followed the Wild. I did a Phoenix, Anaheim, LA swing one year. That was a lot of fun. The LA stadium, man, that's a huge place. I never realized it until you get in there. The Anaheim stadium was interesting. Like on the outside, like outside of the building and like the concourse or whatever, you know, the area outside of the actual arena, really really nice. And then you get into your seats and they're like the trashiest fucking seats. The entire row is connected and like wobbling. One guy could like wobble every chair in the aisle for people if he wanted to. All right, there we go. So I don't know if they like were in the process of renovating it and they ran out of money or what, but oh god. All right, 22 likes shy of 300. Is that dreaming a little bit too big? The pond, yeah, Honda Center. I had fun in all the spots. Arizona was weird because it was like there was like 2,000 people there. It was like going to like a lacrosse game here where like the fans that were there were like really into it. We were sitting behind this gal and this mom and her kids, and she was all dressed up and coyote shit with like stuffed animals, and you know you could tell she goes to all the games. And season tickets, they were probably like $10 a game. I'm sure it was a hell of a deal. But it was very strange being in an empty hockey arena because like up until recently the Wild sold out like every game. Every game I've ever seen the Wild play has been sold out at their home arena. Shit, seats even on the glass. Yeah, the Sabres have had some good teams. Even the late 90s, they had some pretty good teams. Black eyes, bruised ribs. Yeah. Oh. The Oats fans, yeah. Yeah, well, Sapporo wasn't there, you know. I mean, they tried. I did kind of feel bad for him though, because like the people that were really into it were into it. Pissed when they moved the North Stars. I wasn't really much of a hockey fan then. I was pretty young, like elementary type age, somewhere in that range. Some of my friends were. I didn't really get into hockey until the Wild came. Then I was a little bit older. Catch a game in Seattle. Yeah, I heard. I talked to someone that went to a game out there. It sounded like it was a pretty good spot. Can we division up? Does anyone want to play with me that's watching? I guess we'd probably have over 100 people that would love to play with me right now. Like, I appreciate people that want to play with me, but it's like there's a lot of people that would love to play in divisions that don't have a dozen requests a day. Yeah, that'll turn him off. So we should have B. Might still have a destroyer. Yeah, Stylo manages to play with me all the time, but he does it the old-fashioned way, the work on your countdown game.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
There you go, hammer him. Finish him. Nice play there, guys. Probably gonna die, but we got the destroyer, right? I think in general the Helena is who would shoot at here, but the mass is low enough that, and I think his damage con's cycled, we might be able to get some damage on him. Plus he's a huge threat to these destroyers with those secondaries. I think they're both probably going to go down here, unfortunately. That's the idea behind the shot selection. At the destroyers, you got to recognize when you're getting pushed. And the fact that you're in the smoke is not keep you safe from that. If anything, it makes you more vulnerable because you don't know exactly where the guy pushing you is. If you're getting pushed in the destroyer, just get out of there, stay alive. Them killing 2 destroyers for a battleship and destroyer is a huge advantage for Red. We need to... Hopefully we'll get A here and then keep that cap safe, and then I can just defend B. So we should win this game, but that's a bad trade over here. Speaking of bad, why are we on the outside of the map where we can't do anything? Don't play on that east side of this map.
Our team has taken the lead.
StarCraft. Megami, we could play. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just, logistically, if I played with everyone that asked me to play, you guys would never see me again because I could not make another video. You know, I got 30 player requests from Xbox players that are trying to be my in-game friend. I'm just not going to accept those because it took so long to get that cleared up on my PlayStation account. It took me hours and hours. But I needed to make the thing functional. If I'm trying to stream with Meta or whatever, I can't find those guys. Just bad TV. So, nothing personal. Sure, I'd love to play with you, but...
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Enemy battleship detected.
He's pretty fast. He might be able to blast me here. Here we go. Oh, he's pulling off. Give me the old flopping like a fish routine. I like it. How many times do you think this guy's shot? Just out of curiosity. Can't overmatch the armor? Yeah, that's a good point. I was just trying to, number one, cut that thing. My game plan is just sit here and defend B and let the score run up. That's all you really need to do. Go on record saying he definitely would not enjoy playing with me. Oh, it's good self-awareness. Lucky bastard. One, well, we hit 4, I guess. Alright. I used to do play with the viewers when I had like 3 viewers playing Fortnite. Logistically, it was a little easier then. Alright. Good problem to have, though. Definitely appreciate people wanting to play with me. What do you think? Maybe one more? Oh, you're in the game? GG, good to see you. Teaching total newbie. We'll have to see how the training rooms go, because we could potentially do something along those lines. I'm just waiting to see if they get the training rooms right or not. Dreadnought medals. How do we get a dreadnought? We whip out our Peter. I didn't even realize that they were streaming during my stream yesterday. I think Blip and Robin were doing like the German destroyer showcase, I guess, or whatever, you know, history / playing the game. If I was a shittier CC, we'd all get a chance to team up with you.
Good luck and fair seas.
I don't know if we can get a Dreadnought with a tier 5. Got some bad boys out there. Give it a whirl. German streams are done once TCon's gone. Who is the new dude? I haven't even... I'm sure they probably introduced us in the Discord, but I... Admittedly, I didn't notice.
Обнаружены силы противника.
Anyone checked in with TCon? How he's doing with the World of Warships or World of Tanks? Oh, the Megami? Yeah, if you remind me, we can take a look at the Megami. Slot 1, I always do aiming systems, barring very strange exigent circumstances. Slot 4, probably range would be my guess. Not keen to boost the turret traverse time on that ship. So I'd guess slot 3 concealment, slot 2 steering gears. 4 would most likely be range. Oof. That was not nearly as cool as I was hoping it would be. I'm just kind of hoping his torp's already launched into B, but if he had him, we're dead.
Союзники, поддержите огнем по указанной цели.
Look at the pressure A is receiving.
Союзники, захватывают...
Red completely abandoned it, and B is not smart enough to realize that. Or B, blue. This game is over. Jesus Christ. There's certain times you know for a fact that the guy doesn't know where the fucking map is on the screen. That battleship below that island, Salta A. What in your mind could there possibly be to do that you need to sit back there? Just scared out of his fucking gourd, man.
Команда противника получила преимущество. Линкор противника уничтожен.
The plus side, we know they got full health. On the downside, you know they don't know what the fuck they're doing, so it doesn't matter.
Пожарная тревога.
Oh, man. Out of your bugs? Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Internet babysitter for a gaming World War II nerds has to be the hottest job ever. There's a lot of complaining going on that they have to deal with. I'll tell you this, I was a lot more confident in my team in the first half of the stream.
Команда противника получила преимущество.
Wow. No damage on that thing. Well, looking on the map, you got pretty steeply angled there. What a fucking game that was. Alright, let's see what's going on with this one. Yeah, I'm not cutting down my reload time ever. Your traverse would have to be so fucking awful for me to put that on any ship. I'll put this on sometimes if this isn't an option. I think it's American battleships, I want to say this isn't an option. This used to be your two options for those. And because we're not intentionally lowering our DPM, I would never put that on there. I'd just put this on there. Now that this AA gun mod's in there, I'll usually slot that in whenever this isn't an option. Other than that, I have that on every single ship. For a while, I was investigating the idea of just putting this on, especially battleships. But usually destroyers, except for British, I'll put prop on, and then I'll always check the first thing I do when I get a new ship is check the turn time. And if it's unacceptably high, then I'll put the rudder shift on. Concealment, I would always put that on there. I think someone noticed my Hipper had double steering gears. Megami, when I first started, I had double steering gears. But +5 incoming fire dispersion and detection range. Come on. And then here we do have a hit to the turret traverse, which is interesting. 23-4. Interesting. You can make a case to change that to range. But the reloads is long enough that, I don't know. Damage control mod criminally underused by battleship players. Absolutely. I mean, the battleships, I would say, you know, if I took the time to redo all my ship builds, I'd probably put them on almost all of them. Except for the ones that are extremely slow to turn or extremely slow to start and stop. But especially if you're going on to Reddit complaining about HE meta. If you've ever used the words HE meta or HE spam or something online, make sure you got the fire or the damage con mod on there first. Yeah, this is an interesting one, Alex. I mean, the reload is slow and the turret traverse is slow, right? Which is why I think I got Makawa back on here. Range mod slot 4. Yeah, that's the other option. I don't know if I designed the ship build 2.5 years ago or if it was like 2 months ago. I do know what the first game I ever played in this ship. It was my second tier 7 cruiser. And it lasted about 30 seconds. I was like, oh, damn. Better put the old double steering gears on there. No idea where anyone deploys here, so we'll just throw them out, whatever. Addicted to prop mod. I mean, it helps, don't get me wrong. But reducing your fire duration by 15%. And you gotta remember, when you're playing battleships, at least half of the people playing the game only shoot at battleships. Unless they're forced to shoot someone else. Because there's no battleships left. So if you can make it easier on yourself, it's never a bad idea. Oh fuck. Kagero ain't gonna win that one. Jesus. That angle? Fuck. This thing's a real sumbitch. I don't know if those got range, it's right on the edge, but I know the Friesland's just gonna sit there for 2 minutes assuming he's getting spotting. I think he's just outside of our torp range though. We should be fucking him up. Nah, he's moving. Just a smidge high. We'll see. I think these torps are gonna die right about here. Fuck. Oh well.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Take out torpedo boards first. Well, I'll just change it to destroyers in general. There's no point to discriminate. The destroyer's value lies in the fact that they can get the caps. Sure, their 1 in 10 chance to nuke your ship is a problem as well, but the real value is in the ability to win the game. Through the island? No wonder Meta likes that ship. Oh, fuck. This one's over. Oh, God. Mistakes were made. Double?
敵陣
Double?
撃進
I don't think we're gonna hit the Iowa quick enough. No, way too slow. Got him.
敵戦艦の撃進を確認
They're on our base. And the whole fucking fleet is literally cut off from defending the base. Luckily, this guy's about to put us out of our misery. Oh,
全艦陣地を死せよ
didn't even occur to this guy to go look at the base. That's about enough of this game.
戦闘機
It's only so much I can handle. Come on. His sonar outspots my plane. Man, that's disappointing.
敵軍が優勢になりました
What the fuck are you doing, man? I wanted that double. Hell of a game. A lot of donos today. ZV, Lucas, Carlos, UKC Eclipse, Bugsby. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Had a lot of fun. We did have some laughs. We shed some tears there, especially at the end. We're 6 likes short of 300. That's even more disappointing than the scorecard. So close, yet so far. Oh, man. That game was never in contest. The minute we got our team assigned to us, it was over. Alright, guys. Once again, well, fuck, let's check what the results were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, let me count this properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 3, not as bad as it seemed. Yeah, that's the build. I mean, the other option I got here is the Atago, which, oops. You still do have Ingenious, so I was incorrect about the turret traverse. But the overall mobility, a little bit different. But that's just kind of a mood thing. Sometimes I'll play Atago for 6 months and I switch back to Makawa. You can go either week. Alright, guys. Oh, it did hit the 300 likes. Alright, perfect. Appreciate it. Well, what's the plan for next week? Let me think. I think Thursday and Friday might be my days off. Yeah, we should get Meta and Cranky in there. Cranky says he's a carrier player now. So that could be interesting. I mean, having a nice, reliable carrier player on your team every game would be nice, but then guaranteeing that you're going to be in a carrier game every game, you can handle it once in a while. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you had a good time.